Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning about quadrilaterals. So, quadrilaterals. What's the definition of a quadrilateral? So a quadrilateral is a closed plane figure bounded by 4 line segments. So what's a closed plane figure? Basically, a closed plane figure is a 2D figure, for example, a square. It's a closed plane. As you can see, there's no open parts and there's all joinings. This is a closed plane figure. This would not be this cube. This is 3D. So that's closed plane figure, not closed plane figure. And then I said before, bounded by 4 line segments. So bounded by 4 line segments simply means they can be anywhere. That the line segments are all joined, like so. This would not be bounded by 4 line segments, as there's a gap. So here we have an example, just as like so. Diagonals. So a line segment from one vertex to another, when joined, is called a diagonal. So line segment from one vertex. An example of the vertices, this would be here. There would be one here, one below here, and one here. So a line segment from one vertex to the opposite, joined, it's called diagonal. Sorry, it's called diagonal. So as you can see here, if I was to join this vertex and this vertex, like so, that'd be one diagonal. And then if I was to join the bottom vertex here with the top vertex, that'd be another diagonal. So that's the basic definition of a quadrilateral. Now a few examples of quadrilaterals. So your most basic quadrilateral is of course going to be the square. So you have your square here. In a square, you have 4 equal sides, so that's one side, another side, they're both equal, another side on top, which is equal, and another side. So each of these sides of the square are equal. Also in the square, the internal angles, which are the internal angles in any shape, are the ones on the inside. Externals are the one on the outside. So the internal angles in the square, each one of them, they're all equal, and they're all 90 degrees. So in a square, each internal angle is 90 degrees. And to get the area of a square, of course, you just multiply with the length, multiply by the width. And then the perimeter, you add each side. For example, if each side of the square is 5, the area would be 25, and the perimeter would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Next up, we have the rectangle. In the rectangle, you have 2 different sets of equal sides. So this side here is equal to this side here, and then the short side here is equal to the other short side here. In the rectangle as well, the internal angles are all 90 degrees. It's also important to know in quadrilaterals that each quadrilateral's internal angles all add up to 360 degrees. So in the rectangle, the area is done by multiplying the length by the width, like the square, and the perimeter is done by adding each side. So perimeter is equal to adding each side. And like I was on about earlier, to find the diagonals of both these shapes, you'd clearly just join the 2 opposite vertices. So that'll be one diagonal in the rectangle, and then to find the diagonal in the square, you join the 2 vertices like so. Of course, these will be done with a ruler. This is just an example. So next up, we have the rhombus. In a rhombus, each side of the rhombus are equal, so that's one equal side. Each one of them is equal, like so. And in a rhombus, opposite sides are parallel. So of course, this side here and this side here, if they were continued on, they'd never ever meet. So they'd go on continuously like so, and then same with these sides. These sides will go on continuously and never meet. Next up, we have the rhombus, or the parallelogram, sorry. Parallelogram is basically a rectangle, like so, just shoved over on its side, like so. These will stay the same length, and that will stay the same. It's literally shoved over like so. The area will stay the same no matter what you do, just shoving over. So in the rhombus, each side is equal. So you have this side here, this side below, and this side. All sides equal. To find the area of the rhombus, you multiply the length by the width. It's the same as the rectangle. As I said, it's just shoved over. And the perimeter is also the same. You add each side of the rhombus. So rhombus is this area length multiplied by width. Perimeter, add all sides. And then of course, like the other shapes, to find the vertices, join the two